Hobyrim von Roms, a Lodician swordmaster who once served with the Dark Knights Lothlorien. He is the second son of a great man who once led the House of Roms and highly respected in the Holy Lodician Empire, Stratarchus Vogris and his elder brother Balxafon. Hobyrim also has a betrothed bride who named Ozma. As a distinguished high-ranking sword master, he bore the esteemed title of Steelsong, and his profession had granted him specialization in remarkable skills with a two-handed blade. Despite his blindness, his proficiency remains undeniably impressive. However, it should be noted that his visual impairment is not congenital. His eyes were gouged out by his brother, and he was banished from his own country. The situation arose due to his refusal to align with his brother's stance. Moreover, his brother, Balxafon, is also the murderer of their own parents. After 6 years passed, he eventually found his way back to Valeria in the city of Rhine. On that fateful night, Hobyrim encountered a contingent of Lodi's troops, led by a female Dark Knight, who were keen to ascertain his identity. When the female Dark Knight first laid eyes on the blind man, she immediately recognized him as her previous betrothed groom who had been presumed dead for years. But Hobyrim refused to admit his identity and wanted to escape from the situation. In a brief moment, the Wallister resistance arrived in Rhine, leaving him with no time to ponder whether they were foes or allies. Swiftly, he aligned himself with the resistance. The resistance and the Dark Knights of Lodis, being sworn enemies, engaged in combat without uttering a word. Ultimately, the Lodi's troops were defeated, leaving the female Dark Knight in disbelief that the man she loved was still alive. Determined to stay alive and flee from the battle to investigate the truth. Following the battle, Hobyrim expressed a desire to join the resistance with a concealed identity. While his primary motivation was to seek vengeance for the losses he had endured, he recognized Danem's leadership qualities and willingly chose to contribute to their collective journey.
I was in the Order of the Dark Knights Lothlorien. My full name is Hobyrim von Roms.